it'll be standard size for all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Audi will use.
Right.
Across A7 line,
Yeah.
because if it's a standard wheel size,
Yeah.
I know they're after what they... So he's told us that we need to be in here to do this video with the A7, and he's walked off somewhere up the road, hasn't he?
Yeah, he just walked off.
Disappeared. So we're stood here like lemons.
Yeah.
No idea when he's coming back. This must be what it's like if you work on a big movie set and you've got your main actor and they're having a huff in the trailer and not coming out. Oh no, here he is, look.
Yeah, well, is it coming?
Here comes Robert De Niro.
He's here, look, he's here, look. You lost your head?
What?
Eh?
You were like, come on, let's do this, and he disappeared.
Jeff was like, oh, someone's dropped a car off. They've dropped off a Merc and
Right.
they've parked it in the garage next door.
Right.
And the bloke got out, the trade plate driver, and he's just got on a flipping skateboard and skateboarded off. Yeah. I was like, I've never seen that one before.
So it's Biff from Back to the Future's dropping cars like that.
So this is the Audi A7, what we were on about last week. It was at the body shop, so we thought we'd do a little video just to show you how nice it is and whatnot. And yeah, this was a bit of a gamble from the auction. So the history was incorrect because, well, the MOT history was incorrect because it was recorded in kilometres and not miles. So when it went through the auction, it just had like mileage discrepancy and nobody wanted to go near it because of that. So sometimes you've got to take a gamble.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was about, I don't know, the margin in this was about £6,000, and it was a big gamble, but it paid off because we advertised it and it sold straight away. So we haven't made a clear £6,000 because we've had to do the wheels, bit of bodywork. It's going to need an MOT and a service, and we're just going to go through some other bits what it needs, but it was still worth the gamble. So it's had all the alloys refurbed. The bumper's been done. And then what we're going to do with the wheels, the number plates, James.
So I think when I were doing resistant materials at school, this is what you used to do as like a project: cut pieces of acrylic out and stick them, like put your mum's name or something on it. And all they are just stuck over the top of normal number plates. But because they've made those letters fade with the glue and whatever, we've had to get a new set of plates for it, haven't we? So it's got a brand new set of plates that are going on it, proper nice, just flat number plates.
But that's another thing that what will have put
People off.
traders off
Yeah.
at the auction. They would have seen them number plates and thought, oh God, who's been driving that?
Exactly.
Is it been, you know, as Wayne would say, rally raced? Is that what you would say? Race rallies.
Yeah.
But another little surprise we had was the
wheels. Yeah. So if you look at these wheels, they are aftermarket ones, and the dish on them is ever so slightly more inset than what it would be on the standard wheel. So the face of the wheel would be flatter than this. So what's happened is, to compensate from that, they've put 20mm spacers on it. That's whoever the last owner was or last trader. But they haven't bothered to change the wheel bolts over. So when you put the wheel bolts in with the spacers, they're about 20mm too short. So they were literally hanging on by a few threads at the moment. So we've had to order some longer wheel nuts. That's why it's not got, it's got a bolt missing as well, because the locking wheel nut wasn't in it, was it? So they've had to be cut off. And again, to get a set of locking wheel bolt nuts that are long enough for it would have been expensive. So we've just got 5 normal nuts for each wheel, and we're just going to do that to it as well. One other interesting thing it's got is that window tint, that light blue.
That's original, apparently.
Yeah, that's that thing.
See,
really
that as well, that will have put, another thing that would have put the traders off is that screen. I think they would have thought that was aftermarket.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
It's that light green tinted black. When you get under here, you can see it more because it's inside. When it's outside, it doesn't look tinted.
No.
It's one of those like water on oil things, isn't it? When it just looks a different colour. But no, it's been a. I mean, I've only seen this once before. I haven't seen it properly today.
It
I
drives
wanted to rub it
beautiful.
back.
And the interior on it, it needs a good valet in that, but it's really clean.
This is actually me.
Yeah.
It just needs shining and clean.
So hopefully this has been a good buy, and what I'm trying to get at is the cars that you buy and you're always shitting yourself. You can leave that in, by the way. Shitting's alright. That you know you're bricking it, thinking, oh my god, what have I bought? It's too cheap, it's this, it's that. They're always the ones that leave you with the most change once you sell it. Where the ones where you buy them and you think, you pay that bit too much for it because you think it's a mint baller, and you end up paying too much for it, it hangs around forever and you don't make any profit out of it. So I'm going to come up with another saying here. It's,
Bear with.
oh, that's it. It's the Warren Buffett saying, be greedy when everyone's fearful and be fearful when everyone's greedy. You know, so everybody was scared to death to buy this and we gambled on it.
You didn't go on holiday, did you, and do it?
What do you mean? No. They're all my bad buys then. This one I was
trying to make a
I was fully focused on this, and I was ready to say, oh no, don't go for it, and then I did go for it. So this is, all the best buys have been the ones that I've
Not been sure.
cared the least about.
Yeah.
You know, all the stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, let's get it, has turned out a bad buy.
Yeah.
You know, you get emotionally involved.
There's going to be a good reason for why that MOT history is like that, which it is oftentimes, because I think people don't realise this with the MOT system as well. It's they don't automatically like scan a car and it puts the mileage into it. They do it themselves, so it only takes one person having fat fingers and putting a zero where they shouldn't do.
Yeah,
And that's it. And the car's
and then
tagged for life.
I think they've got 3 days to rectify that mistake.
Yeah.
Someone will put me right, but I think it's 3 days. If you've made a mistake, you can go back and we can change it.
And it'll be a simple thing on this. Someone will have pressed something somewhere where they've changed the speedo into kilometres rather than miles.
Yeah.
Because modern cars are that complicated, they've probably gone into a menu to do something else and just not realised they've done it. MOT testers not noticed because they've just seen it written on the screen. And that's it, isn't it? Yeah.
Being busy.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's black marks that car for life, but actually there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
That's-
So all in all, this has been a good buy.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Touch wood. So now you've just got to work your magic on it, valeting it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will do that.
King Valeter.
All right then.
Valeter of the month award goes to. Again, there's only one choice. It's
Nice one.
like a really dark grey.
Yeah.
Really, 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 really dark